Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Rayne Yoga. I'm Bailey Rayne and I have my whole new setup behind me for classes, live, recorded, all the things, and I'm really excited and really blessed to be here and giving you guys this first live class in a while, in about 3 months. So yeah, I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for all of you that have stuck around, regardless if I've been filming and posting or not. So thank you so much for that as well. So much gratitude from my heart to you. We might have a puppy randomly walk in here. She is taking a nap at the moment, and she might stay there the whole class, but we don't really know. We'll see how that goes. So the way I'm working these Monday mood classes is I'm giving you all an opportunity to vote on what kind of class you want. And I am doing that on my Instagram page, Rayne Yoga, at Rayne Yoga 111. And it'll be in my story. So you can just vote if you want a power vinyasa class, if you want a gentle flow, if you want a restorative flow, if you want a little bit of all of it, because we can throw a little bit of all of it in there. But I also forgot there is an opportunity to vote for it here on the community page of my YouTube channel. And I did not post that like I should have this morning, and it just passed my mind. So moving forward, I will give you an opportunity to vote there so we can all come together as a collective, what the collective energy is that we want to work with on this Monday, the first day back to work for a lot of people, usually the most stressful, the most tiring, the most mentally, physically exhausting days. Yeah, so this is our time to be at home, to come back to ourselves, to come back to our mat. Always remember that this time on your mat is your time for you. It's to connect to your mind, body, and spirit. And though we are here live and I am guiding practice, that is exactly all I am, a guide. So if anything doesn't feel right or your body just doesn't want to do that today, take a child's pose, skip an asana, take shavasana, do what feels right to you, because that's all that matters, and that's why we're here. So with all of that being said, today, if you have 2 blocks, please go ahead and grab 2 blocks. If not, roll out your mat, roll out a carpet, whatever you have, and meet me there when you're ready. All right, hopefully this refocuses on me over here. I don't know why it's taking a minute, but hopefully that fixes itself. So today, since nobody really, I'm hoping this like adjusts. I don't know why it doesn't want to adjust. Here we go. Maybe that'll do it. Having a weird moment with my camera. It's all good, right? Yes, so I've decided, since I didn't get any votes today, and if that is to happen, I will choose what kind of class we're going to have. I think for a lot of us, today was a cold day, as I have a nice fuzzy, cozy vest on. I even still have my socks on. So I'm kind of leaning into a much more gentle flow for this evening. So that's what we're going to do. And we're actually going to start laying down. And you can lay down in Shavasana. You can lay down in Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together, knees wide, and just coming down to the floor. Closing your eyes, you can rest your hands on your belly or out to the side, whatever feels best. Just beginning to take deep, slow breaths, coming back to yourself. Bringing awareness to your body right now. Scanning from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Noticing any places of tension or resistance. Just noticing, just observing. Using your exhales to soften any places of resistance that you find. If you don't have your hands on your body, bring your right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly. We're going to move through a 3-part yogic breath. So inhaling into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling out the chest, ribs, and belly. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling, chest, ribs, and belly. Continue here at your own pace, focusing on filling your body up with your breath. And as you exhale, letting everything go that no longer serves you, that didn't serve your day. Filling up belly, ribs, chest. Letting it out, chest, ribs, and belly. You're grounded. You're safe. So just breathe. Take 2 more rounds here. And gently bring the knees to touch. We'll just bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in tightly and just gently rock from side to side. Massage your low back on the floor. And taking a knee in each hand, you're going to gently guide your knees away from each other and back together for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse those circles the other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll keep the right knee in, send your left leg down the mat, and just gently rock that knee out and in, massaging deep in the hip joint. And we're going to hold that knee in, lift the shoulders and head up off the mat, hover your left leg, and we're just going to switch back and forth, getting a little core activation here. So we'll pulse that knee in, switch, pulse, switch, pulse, switch, pulse, switch. Keep it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep that left knee in, drop the right leg down, relax the upper body. Find those gentle rocks with that knee again, out and in. Then we'll lift that upper body back up off the mat, hover the right leg, and we'll do another round. So pulse the knee in twice, 1, 2, and then switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch. Think about squeezing that belly button back and in towards the mat. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just relax the body back down. Send the right leg down the mat. Reach the hands up overhead. Take a big, long stretch through your body. Point and flex the toes. And then ground the feet. Just roll over to one side in a fetal position. And if you haven't already, set an intention for the rest of your class. And just gently press your way up. Oh, I think I got my bead stuck in my hair. This is what happens in a live class, guys. Things are real. All right, we're going to meet in a child's pose at the back of your mat. And maybe you feel ready to remove your cozy bits, or maybe they stay on as you settle into a child's pose. So toes are touching, knees are nice and wide. I'm going to drop the belly and the ribs down towards the mat, towards the floor, ground the forehead. And as you settle into this child's pose, just again, bring observation to your body. Notice how your low back feels, your hip flexors, your shoulders. On your next inhale, ground through the left hand. As you inhale, reach the right arm up. And then thread it underneath the body. Drop the right side of the face down to the mat. Breathe. Press through the left hand. As you inhale, reach that right arm back up to the ceiling, and then ground that hand down. Go to the other side. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, thread it underneath the body, dropping the left side of the face down. Pressing through the right palm. Inhale, reach your left arm back up towards the ceiling, and then ground it down in front as you round up to a tabletop position. Hands right under the shoulders, knees scoop underneath your hips. As we inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart up and forward. Exhale, round the spine, press through the palms of the hands, squeeze that belly button back and in. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale and exhale. Just begin to move organically here. You don't have to stay in cat-cow. You can wiggle from side to side. You can roll the head, barrel roll the whole body. You can roll back into a child's pose and then back up to a tabletop. Just let your body tell you what it needs right now. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just listen to what it needs. What does your spine need? What do you need to let go of from your day? That's all that matters. That's why we're here. Take one more round of breath of whatever you need. Now come back to a tabletop position. You're going to tuck your toes and sit back on your heels. Toe stand. Not the most comfortable asana, but very important and good for us. So when you're here, I'm actually going to invite you to close your eyes and start to tap your fingers on your heart, on your chest. Tapping back to yourself. Take deep breaths. Breaking up those blockages we put over our heart when we're working with people, communicating with others. To protect ourselves, we don't need it right now. We don't need it here. Let it go. Fist the hands, start to tap the body, tap the belly, tap the chest, tap the quads. We're still in that toe stand. Don't come out yet. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and ground the hands. Untuck those toes. Give them a little smack on the mat. Bring life back. And then we'll walk the hands forward, retuck those toes, take the first down dog of our practice. And just really breathe into this. If you're feeling tight or any tension, you can keep the knees bent. You can pedal it out on the spot, transferring the weight from one foot to the other. Maybe you shake your head, no, yes. Soften between your eyebrows, soften your jaw. Maybe you take out a really audible release of an exhale of some emotion from your day. Doesn't matter what it sounds like. Let it out. Don't hold it in. Very slowly take those walks to the top of the mat into a forward fold. Again, be gentle with yourself. You can take a deep bend in the knees. Try to bring the belly to the thighs. Grab onto the elbows and just sway from side to side. Again, shake your head. Yes, no, maybe so. Let it go. Maybe you take an exhale where you flutter your lips, making that funny little sound. So really relaxing the face. And we'll bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, find a halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to ground the hands down. Step your left foot all the way back. Drop your knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up. Make sure your ankle is stacked right on top of your knee. So we're bone stacking here. So maybe you need to scoot your toes a little bit more forward. We're going to take a deep inhale here. And then squeeze the elbows back on your exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze back. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Ground the hands to the floor or to your blocks if you have them. You're going to rotate them up nice and tall. We're going to inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart up to the ceiling. Exhale, extend and flex the front leg, half split. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, extend and flex. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to our half split. Remove the blocks. Ground the hands. You're going to send that leg all the way back behind your body. Flex the toes. And then you're going to cross it over to the left side of your mat. And then you're going to gaze back at those toes, trying to bring your left shoulder towards your left hip. And we'll carry that leg back up where it came from. Squeeze it in as you step back into your low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up one last time. Exhale, ground it down. Tuck your back toes, step into a plank. We're gonna lower our knees, chest, chin to the mat. So nice and gentle. Inhale, lift the heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Tuck the toes, make your way back to that down dog. Take a deep breath. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Make your way back to the top of the mat into a forward fold, however you would like to get there. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Ground the hands. Step your right foot back. Drop that knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, squeeze the elbows back. Open the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Audible exhale out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you find the mat or your blocks. If you have blocks, make them nice and tall. As you inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, extend and flex that front foot forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll inhale back to low lunge. Release your blocks. Take a final reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, ground the hands. Tuck your back toes. Find a plank. Take a flow of your choice. Baby cobra, up dog. No matter what, we're meeting in a down dog. So take a deep breath. We're going to roll through the spine. Drop down your right knee. Inhale, lift that left leg up, flex the toes, cross it over to the right side of your mat, and just rotate to look back at those toes. So you're bringing that right shoulder towards the right hip. Yes, I almost skipped this. Didn't forget. I got you guys. Didn't entirely forget. That what happens. Really breathe into the left side body. And we'll carry it back up. Drop the toes. Step back to a plank. We throw another little flow in there. So optional chaturanga, up dog, or drop the knees, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. I'm going to bend the knees, gaze forward, walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, this time we'll rise all the way up. You can roll through the spine or swan dive up to stand, whatever feels best. Reaching the arms up. Inhale, exhale, palms to heart center. Taking a moment to stand, you can rest your hands on your body, hand on the heart, hand on the belly. Come back to your intention. Come back to why you're on the mat. Drop the hands down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, ground the hands. Step back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, child's pose. Take a deep breath here. Just gently walk the hands towards the knees. We're going to come into a frog. So I'm going to turn sideways in order to make this happen. But if you are on a cushioned floor, you can take this asana right where you are. You might also want to rotate as long on your mat if you're on a hard floor like I am. But we're going to bring the knees out nice and wide. Flex your feet. Again, you want to check that your ankles are straight back behind your knees. And this is a deep hip opener, so you might be staying right here. Maybe you can come down to your forearms. If you have blocks, you can bring a block underneath your forehead. We're just going to stay and breathe here. Breathing through the discomfort maybe from the day. You can take slight shifts forward and slight shifts back. Breathe through whatever's coming up for you. All that tension we store in our hips, the stresses, the worries, we don't need it. Let it go. Gently begin to lift yourself up and out, shifting the knees together, being gentle with your body as we come back seated. We're going to send the feet out in front of us, flexing the toes. Inhale, take a nice long reach up out of the spine. Exhale, out and down, taking forward fold. And if you have your feet, and if you don't, that's okay. If you have your feet, try to bring a finger between each toe. Separate the toes. Find space. Most likely, if you were at work, you had closed-toed shoes on. So finding expansion. Maybe you point, maybe you flex. Maybe you massage the base of your feet. Let that massage work its way up the legs, work the calves. If you already had your calves, just massage. Continue up to the quads. Maybe you fist your hands again and take those taps down the outside of the leg, the glutes, the quads. Break up that tension. Good. And we'll bring your left foot in, round the foot, find a nice tall spine, lift up out of the hips. As you reach your left arm around the right knee, right hand behind the body, take a twist. Deep belly breaths here. Slowly release. You're going to bring the inside of that right foot to the inner thigh of the left leg. Flex the left toes, reach down towards that foot. Soften your jaw, soften between your eyebrows. Gently roll up the spine. Bend the knees, plant both feet, hands behind the body, and just gently windshield wiper the knees to one side and the other. Feeling that gentle mobility rocking from side to side. And we'll come back up, send your right leg long, bending that left knee up and in, finding that tall spine again before taking your bind. Right arm wraps around left leg, left arm behind the body. And every time you twist, you want to really breathe into your belly. And I'll probably say this a lot, but allow your belly to fully expand on your inhale and then squeeze the belly button back towards your spine as you exhale. And you can use that exhale to maybe deepen your twist. Twists help to stimulate your digestion, detox your intestines. So they're a really great benefit to our body. Gently release. We'll bring the inside of the left foot to the inner thigh of the right leg. Flex the right toes. Begin to reach your way down towards that foot. And listen to your body. Know that it's okay to just bring your hands underneath your knee, around your spine. You don't have to reach for your toes. That's the ego coming in there. So just honor where you're at. You'll get there with patience, with dedication, with consistency. Use your breath to let something go. That something could be physical, it could be mental. And slowly roll back up the spine. We're going to scoot forward towards the top of your mat. Bring your soles of your feet together, knees open in a diamond more than a butterfly. And we're going to scoop the arms underneath your calves. Hold on to the tops of your feet and then just bring your chin to your chest. Allow yourself to come back inward to yourself. Gently roll up through the spine. We'll ground the feet, come back onto our backs all the way down to the floor. And again, just rock from side to side, massage your low back on the mat. Then we'll come into a happy baby. You can hold on to your big toes with 2 peace fingers or the outside of your feet. You can also hold on to your ankles, your shins or calves over behind your knees. Wherever you hold on to, you want to try to keep your tailbone down to the mat and your shoulder blades grounded. So that might shift, your grip might shift where you are slightly. And again, maybe you rock from side to side, maybe you stay still. You're going to bring the knees back in. Ground your left foot, cross your right ankle over left knee, figure 4 stretch. And you can stay here and use your right hand to push your knee away from your body. Or Interlace your fingers behind that left hamstring, pull the knees in. And again, optional, shift from side to side, or you can stay still and breathe. Gently release, go to the other side, grounding down that right foot, cross the left ankle over, right knee. You can use your left hand to press that knee away from your body, or interlace the fingers behind that right hamstring, pull the knees in. And gently release. Ground both feet down. You're going to gently shift your hips over to the right side of your mat and then drop your knees to the left. Right arm reaches out. You can use your left hand to gently press the knees down to the mat or to the floor. Now, this twist is happening from your belly button, not your chest and shoulders. So the intention is to try to get the back side of your right rib down to the mat. And though that is not going to happen most likely, this will help get your right shoulder down if it's really lifted today. Again, you want to take those deep belly breaths. And gently release. Allow the knees to come back through center. Shift your hips all the way up and over towards the left side of your mat. Let the knees fall to the right. You can use your right hand to help press down. Reach your left arm all the way out to the side. Now this time you're trying to get the back side of your left rib to the floor. Okay. We'll slowly bring it back through center. And then I'm going to give two options. So kind of like we started class, you can bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open if you don't have blocks. If you do have blocks, I would invite you to grab them. You're going to take one block and put it across your mat on the middle level, so long ways. And your other block's going to go as tall on the highest level at the back of your mat. And this block here is going to line up right where your bra line would be for the ladies. And then this block's for your head. And you're going to come down, find that adjustment, soles of the feet together, head falls back, arms drape out to the side. Just taking deep, slow breaths here. Allow yourself to come back to your intention. Allow yourself to just simply come back to yourself from your day, from giving to everyone else. Allowing yourself to just simply be. We're going to take 3 rounds of breath retention here. So I'm going to guide you to take a deep inhale. You'll hold it for a count of 5 and then take an audible exhale. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final breath, deepest inhale of your day. Keep pulling air into your body until you physically can't anymore. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Make your way into your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Now, if this is feeling really good right now, you can totally stay right here. But if not, you want to lift your head, remove that top block, remove that middle block, and come flat on the floor. Palms face up so we can rotate the shoulders down and back into the ground, opening the heart, fully surrendering. Relax between your eyebrows, soften your jaw. Maybe you let out another audible exhale, vocalizing something you're letting go of. Soften your belly. Soften the glutes, the quads, all the way down to your toes. There's nothing to hold on to. So just allow yourself to be simply a thing that breathes on this earth. And let go. You're welcome to stay here as long as your body needs. But if you want to close practice with me, just begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your wrists, roll your ankles. Bring the feet together and reach the arms overhead, taking a big long stretch through the body once again. And bending the knees, rolling to one side in a fetal position, taking a pause here for yourself. And send yourself love and gratitude for showing up for your body, for showing up on the mat, for coming back to yourself. And tell yourself a little mental thank you. And when you feel ready, coming up to seated, continuing to keep the eyes closed or heavy. We'll still practice with a little bit of mantra. We'll do one sound of Om, followed by 3 Shantis and a closing Om. So you can bring the hands on the body or maybe palms to heart center. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice. Sending you all so much love, so much light. Namaste.